In the ancient land of Israel, around 593 BCE, a Hebrew prophet named Ezekiel experienced one of history's most extraordinary visions. Transported by divine power to a desolate valley, he found himself standing among countless human bones, bleached white by time, and scattered across the barren landscape. What happened next would become one of the most powerful metaphors for restoration and renewal ever recorded. The valley stretched endlessly before Ezekiel's eyes, filled with the skeletal remains of what appeared to be an entire army. These bones were completely dry, indicating they had lain there for years, perhaps decades. In ancient times, such a sight represented absolute finality. Death was permanent, irreversible, and these remains seemed to confirm that certainty. Then came the divine command that would change everything. Ezekiel was instructed to prophesy to these lifeless bones, to speak words of restoration over what seemed utterly hopeless. As the prophet began to speak, an extraordinary transformation commenced. The ground trembled with supernatural energy as bone connected to bone, sinew wrapped around skeletal frames, and flesh began to cover what moments before had been nothing but dry remains. Yet even as complete human forms took shape across the valley floor, they remained lifeless. The physical restoration was complete, but something essential was missing. Ezekiel then prophesied to the breath itself, calling upon the winds from the four corners of the earth. As he spoke, breath entered these reconstructed bodies, and an entire army stood to their feet, alive and vibrant. This remarkable vision served as a prophecy of hope for the Hebrew people during their Babylonian exile, promising that their seemingly dead nation would be restored. Beyond its historical context, the Valley of Dry Bones continues to resonate today as a timeless symbol that even in humanity's darkest moments, when all hope appears lost, transformation and renewal remain possible. Sometimes, life emerges from the most unlikely places,